Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to apologize for not being in my usual attire. I'm going through some personal things. Some of you have seen, and I saw the outpouring of support, and it means a lot to me. However, I have a job to do. I am the Director of Authority, and this is an important contract signing. At this time, I would like to call out the challenger, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Santana.
Santana was good. Hey, y'all. Stay born nasty. The rotten apple don't fall far from the wicked tree. Put the pressure out of misery. It lives in me, but I fight.
Next week, the AMC era begins for TNA Wrestling. 2026 will be the biggest year in the history of this company. Next week, live in Dallas, Texas, Mike Santana will challenge Frankie Kazarian for the TNA World Championship on TNA Thursday Night Impact, live on AMC.
We might be beginning the AMC era in TNA, but the realist wants to make sure that the Santana era of the TNA World Championship returns.
It was 2 months ago, Mike Santana was attempting to make his first defense as TNA World Champion. The NXT Outlaws raided Impact that night, injured his right arm, and that night, Frankie Kazarian called his shot and took the TNA World Championship from an injured Mike Santana.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to bring out the champion, the TNA World Champion, Frankie Kazarian.
The king of TNA, the man who saw his opportunity, like it or not, to etch his name into the history books of this company. The one thing he had yet to accomplish, and he has now checked that off the bucket list. Kaz is once in a lifetime.
Frankie Kazarian believes he represents the past, present, and future of TNA Wrestling. Kazarian believes he is the reason and the one to guide TNA into the AMC era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to explain something, if I may, please. As Director of Authority, it's my job to bring you the very best of what TNA has to offer. Now, this match was originally slated for Genesis, but the AMC premiere is going to be the biggest night in the history of TNA. And we have to have our champion and the #1 contender on that program. But not only that, there are implications from this match. For example, if you retain the championship, then you go to the back of the line. That's your shot, you're done. But if you are becoming the champion that night at the premiere, then you will be defending the title at Genesis. If you do lose, we're gonna have to find another contender. I'm gonna have to call Ava from NXT, and maybe Tricky William will get his guaranteed rematch.
All right, well, Santino, you stooge, you know what? Go ahead and call Dwayne's daughter, because you may as well just send some of those J-Brones from NXT to try to take what I got. Mike, let me be honest with you. Nobody wanted you in TNA more than I did. Because I know what you bring to the table, the drive, the passion, the dedication. And I know where you've been and what you've been through. And since you came back to TNA, you have been honest with me, and more importantly, you have been honest with all of them. So I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to be honest with everybody here. I'm going to admit something that I've never publicly disclosed. Mike, I too am an addict. I have an addiction. But my addiction, I'm addicted to being the TNA World Champion. I am addicted to being the king of TNA. I am addicted to being a top guy. And you know what? I like my addiction. You see, I don't want to battle my demons. I want to dance with them. That's why on AMC, January 15th, I will do anything and I will risk everything and I will walk out of Dallas, Texas, still TNA World Champion.
Listen, Frankie, since we're being honest here, let me keep it a buck with you. At one point in time, we were both at the same place, miserable as all hell. We were at a place that tried to drain the passion out of what we loved the most. And what did we do? We held each other up. We left that place. We bet on ourselves. And today, we're sitting across from each other, about to go toe-to-toe for the grandest prize in pro wrestling on the biggest show in TNA history. So let me tell you this, everything that you just told me right now, it ain't brand new, Papa. It's all been said to me before. But guess what? Almost 2 years ago, I stepped foot back into TNA and I carried my city, I carried my culture, and I carried my family on my back. But on January 15th, in Dallas, Texas, live on AMC, I'm walking into that building, but this time I'm doing it for me. This time, I'm doing it for myself, and because of that, I promise you, I guarantee to you and to all of them, I will walk out a two-time TNA World Champion. And if I can't do that, then maybe you're right. Shut your damn mouth. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not the man that I say I am. Maybe I don't have what it takes. And maybe I don't even have a place here in TNA. So I'll tell you this. I'm gonna sign that contract and I'm gonna meet you in Dallas, Texas.
Oh my God.
Well, look who's back. The Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner, Nic Nemeth.
Isn't this nice? What a fun time out here. I think we forgot about someone. Listen. We're forgetting about me and the reason for the season, boys. There's a reason everyone's been talking about TNA. There's a reason the buzz around the world is for TNA. There's a reason we debut on AMC January 15th, and you're looking at him, Jack. Now, first and foremost, I don't like you. And I sure as hell don't like you. Good guy wearing glasses indoors, give me a break. Now, here's the best part and something else I do know. You two are gonna beat the living hell out of each other. You have to. You have to. You two are warriors and you know what it takes to get to this level. I would never admit that publicly, but I know that you two are gonna beat each other down to a pulp because that's what this title is worth. And then little old me's gonna be waiting off in the wings, ready to call my shot and walk out as the TNA champion, baby. So, beat each other down. Live for it. I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the night, on the debut episode of TNA Impact on AMC January 15, you're gonna show me calling my shot, guaranteeing a title match, holding that title high as the TNA champion of the world. Roll credits. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Anyway, sign your paperwork. Nobody cares. Go ahead, sign it up. Moot point, but go ahead. All good.
And it's signed, and it's official. Next week, live in Dallas, Texas, Frankie Kazarian defends the TNA World title against Mike Santana, but the threat of Nic Nemeth